Now we're live.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are back. The Untold Stories Project is back from our excursion out into the great wide wilderness that is Indianapolis. Um, no one died. Everybody had a great time. It was awesome. Glad to be back here with you all for the continuation of our Mummy one-shot, because Alex wrote it, so it's definitely not a one-shot. Um, Crap, I've forgotten how to introduce myself. I'm Alex, and tonight I will be your humble game master. Thank you for joining us for this special edition Mutants and Masterminds one shot. Tonight we are playing Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, which is published by Green Ronin Publishing. It is a D20 system that focuses on exciting superhero action, with just enough crunch in it to allow you to create the superhero of your dreams. One game mechanic that I particularly love in Mutants and Masterminds is hero points, which are a resource that the heroes have that allows them to change the fate of the story. Hero points can be used to gain rerolls, to edit a scene, to do fun power stunts, to instant counter, to do all sorts of fun and exciting things. And you earn them through good role playing, through vivid descriptions, through jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, and from you, the audience. Anytime you like, follow, or subscribe during one of our shows or donate bits, you are given a free hero point that you can give to the hero or game master of your choice. We have gathered some archaeological heroes tonight. Say hello, heroes.
Hello, heroes.
Hey there.
I want to give everyone a moment to introduce themselves, introduce the character that we'll be playing, and have them answer my question of the day, which is, would you rather wake up 100,000 years in the future as an unfrozen modern-day cave person, or receive 7 wishes from a sexy devil who makes all of them bad for you? In a Brendan Fraser-themed question of the day. Starting with Joe.
Oh. Okay, hi. I'm Joe. I will be playing the role of Evelyn O'Connell. I already pulled one of her most famous moves in the last part of this one shot, where I knocked over an entire row of ancient bookshelves. Uh, and okay, with the question, with the 1,000 years in the future, as it came, like me now, 1,000 years or 10,000 years in the future.
You now 100,000 years in the future.
Let's go with that because I'm pretty sure I could adapt. I think I could. I don't know. I already deal with wishes gone wrong. I'm good. I don't need a devil getting involved. Nope. Nope. Nope.
What
Nope
if she
to
looks
that.
like
Just
Elizabeth Hurley? Does that change your mind?
that makes it more difficult to say no, but it's still a no.
Fair.
Just boot me into the future because at least like it might be more entertaining. I'm gonna Brandon.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brandon. I will be playing Alex O'Connell. And I think I just realized I would want to go with 100,000 years in the future because in doing so, I'd already get one of my wishes for a lot of money because the interest in my bank account would just keep growing and growing and growing for 100,000 years. So, yeah.
Good news, Brandon has great faith in the longevity of his banking institutions.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will pass it down to the Deuce.
Hey, it's me. Deuce hanging around as a fun fill-in, special guest star, whatever you want to call it, or someone to try and ruin the game. If I can't wake up 20 years later, blast in the past style, I think it's got to be give me the wishes with Elizabeth Hurley, because if that's 7 wishes from the devil, I don't want to be right. So sounds like a lot of fun. And what a great way to be. And Wiki, feel free to contradict me because you're next. So have at.
Hi, I'm Wiki. I'll be playing Rick O'Connell. Because Joe and I will always be husband and wife. It's like the rules or something.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Into the Future because Because no, I don't need this darkest timeline to get darker. So
That's a fair point. But that said, I mean, I do feel like we should point out,
I don't care
If-
how sexy the devil is. No.
if you have seen the movie, you already know the out. So
Mm,
But
you
Nope.
gotta go through 6 wishes of misery.
Nope. Nope. Take me to the future, and I will hope that it's more, Trek than like Waterworld. So that, yep, Alex, back to you and your terrible, terrible question.
That's me. I am the man of terrible questions. But if I wasn't asking bad questions, would this really be a mummy adventure?
It wouldn't be an Alex question.
Yes, but it's whether or not it'd be an Alex session.
You all are tempting fate.
I thought you were gonna say that we all get you.
I mean, also yes. Okay, so, in my answer to the question, I will take the wishes because how bad of a game master could the devil be compared to me?
That's a solid argument.
Alex wants to have a trauma off with the devil. All right.
I think Alex gonna lose.
I'm watching the
Devil.
show. I'm watching the show.
The devil came to Ohio. He was looking for soul steel.
Yeah. You're not getting a golden fiddle if that's the game.
I wonder if I get a golden
No, he's
D20.
getting- It's a golden D20, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting that either.
I believe in me. And if I don't believe in me, who is going to believe in me? All right, so
So what would the line be? I guess it would be I already told you, you son of a bitch, I'm the worst that's ever been.
yes. Also, one last thing before we get started: the Fook and Alex shirts are on the website. They're real. So since
They're real.
since we're talking about it, if you would like to order a Fook and Alex shirt, they are $14 for the next 3 days, and then they go up to $22 after that. I didn't want to post them while we were at Gen Con because that felt like rude.
But it is a thing that exists.
But it is a thing that exists. You can have it. You can put it on stickers, backpacks. You can get it in a coffee cup so that you can remind yourself every morning that your day could be worse.
Temporary tattoos, real tattoos.
Stickers, mouse pads, wherever you want your daily reminder. And there's another. Oh, hero point to the deuce.
oh snap!
Oh man.
Thank you, Og, for resubscribing. I will give that extra hero point to the deuce. Also, will people who have the luck advantage please let me know so I can give you your luck points?
Is
I
that me?
wonder what the luck advantage is like.
That's me. I have luck.
I do not.
Nope.
I think it's just Evie and Jonathan.
Look.
After my dad.
I attached myself to Evie and Jonathan and then created Alex. No, I have whatever the opposite of luck is.
Our death is like that times 2.
I don't know. I feel like that's a phrasing right there. I attach myself to Evie and make a Jonathan.
I mean,
Are you saying you would pass on a Rick O'Connell sandwich?
No.
I do not have.
Did
I don't have an high will score for that.
did I say that? 'Cause
No,
I'm
I
pretty
was
sure I
wondering if
didn't
you-
say that.
No. Deuce was questioning the attachment.
Oh no, I've just put it in my mind palace for later. That's a happy thought that can live up there for a minute.
This is a special toy that might be useful later. Okay, so without further ado,
Wow.
That was definitely phrasing.
I tried to breeze past it. It didn't work.
No, it did not.
I haven't been around people too long. So, last time on The Mummy, our heroes were digging in a wondrous location in Alexandria known as the Serapeum, which is sort of the lost library writ small, another archive of ancient knowledge, which was destroyed by fire, Christians, and sand. they managed to fight off this mysterious order known as the Ptolemaic Order. A bunch of bandits showed up dressed up in weird robes on horses with rifles and attacked them. In the process of this attack, surviving it, they found a large brass key around the neck of around the neck of the leader of this group of bandits, which they used to find a secret passage that led down into the earth, which led into a secret antechamber that Evie determined was an archive from the original Library of Alexandria that was said to contain mystical artifacts, things that were too dangerous to be stored in the library proper. Most of everything else had been taken out at that point, but they did find a couple of neat trinkets. They also found 4 big statues of the god Thoth, which had mirrors above them. The heroes were able to figure out that if you put the mirrors in the order of the moon cycle, they were able to open the vault door, which revealed a large pedestal that didn't have anything on it and brought a bunch of baboon mummies to life to attack them. Evie recreated the classic scene of what happens every time she goes into the library, which is knocking all the bookshelves over.
Only half. Only half.
Only half.
Yeah.
Only half.
They were not in a giant circle, so it wasn't everything.
Right.
Only the fiction. She can't stand it. Non-fiction, there.
Fair. While they were fighting the baboons, a young woman dressed for archaeology and adventure ran into the room and attempted to enter the vault, which I'll share her picture here for chat, everybody in the background. She eventually introduced herself as Amina, and she said that she had been the person to discover this chamber about a week ago, which led to the archaeological convergence to this location to look for secrets related to the library. She also said that she found a giant golden eyeball which stuck itself right in her skull, and our heroes were like, that's bad.
Oh no.
And they also uncovered a secret journal in the base of the pedestal where the eyeball was found. A couple of them managed to scoop up some treasure as well, and some weird mystical artifacts that may or may not come into play later in the adventure. But they have this weird journal. They have a young woman named Amina here to help them, and our heroes that is where we'll rejoin our heroes.
Wow, I forgot a lot in the last month and a half.
It's been
Well, also Jonathan totally put on some armor stuff and got to Iron Man laser blast some monkeys.
Yes, Jonathan
Yes.
did do that.
Jonathan, go home.
Okay.
Right, so this is all interesting and historical and whatever, but I think we should probably go
Oh yes, we're going back to her place.
before. Ardith, you okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I want to get out of here before there are more mummies.
But there's still more stuff we can study.
We're leaving now, and then I'm just going to push them out.
Okay.
But
We have the journal. We have the journal. We can start with the journal and we can come back for everything else. Right?
Probably. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe it won't be here.
As long as we don't destroy this temple too.
That's the key.
She says, as Rick is counting how many sticks of dynamite he has, and looking at the.
No. Keep those in your pockets.
So yeah, Rick, you sort of push everybody out of this chamber. You guys disappear back into the maze that led down here, and you head back up to the Serapam and out into the streets of Alexandria, where you're free to return to the hotel that you all have been staying at.
Why? Every time. Every time. Why? Why can't we just go to a place, dig up some old stuff, and then come home? Every time it's going to be mummies and bang. Why?
Here, it's not. It's not every time. It's more often than the average person, which seems like it's not.
It's every time.
You're both great at releasing terrible evil in the world. It's what you do.
I object to
I
that
did a pretty good
assessment,
job of
but
it last time.
That felt like a compliment sandwich. I liked the "we're great at this" part, but the last half of that sentence wasn't so good. But yeah, you guys return to your hotel. It's sort of a adobe building with long Spanish style tile or Roman style tile. A big courtyard that's got a bubbling fountain in the middle of it. Your guys' room is on the corner, outlooking the skyline of Alexandria. And you have this big bundle of papyrus and parchment and various assembled bits and bobs and stuff that needs to be translated. Evie, you do recognize that it is written in hieratic.
Awesome.
Which is a language that you speak.
Yep. Looking to do, I guess, history check with my eidetic memory, which is going to give me a +5.
I will help.
Excellent, Alex. If you're helping, go ahead and roll for me. And you have the teamwork advantage, Alex?
I do.
So that is 25 plus the bonus of how much from Brandon?
Well, with teamwork, that's actually going to be a 25, so you will get another +5 on top of that.
So that's 30 total.
Excellent. So, Evie and Alex, as you guys are taking a look at this bundle of papers and doing some minor translation, looking through it, you realize that this is... Evie, you've seen tomes like this before. They are usually the records as writ by the head librarian of the Library of Alexandria. You've read from a couple of these fellas. This one appears to belong to someone named, hold please.
Interesting name.
Who names themselves Hold Please?
They're actually it's Hold Please of the West Virginia call center Hold Pleases. Let it be known to any who seek knowledge while honoring our sacred muses that this be the record of events as set down by Aristarchus of Samothrace, 6th head librarian of the Great Library of Alexandria and guardian of humanity's collected wisdom and strength. If you possess the wherewithal to translate my cipher, you are part of the way to proving your worthiness to walk our path.
We found it! We found it! We found it!
And as you're looking at the following pages, everything is written in this weird, scrambled up cipher. You think this is going to take some significant time to decipher.
And then, would that turn into investigation?
As a matter of fact, it's going to turn into a skill challenge.
Oh, snap.
So, here are some of the things that need to happen, and each one of these checks represents about 8 hours of effort on the part of whoever is doing it. We can do a relevant expertise check to crack the journal's code, persuasion, intimidation, or deception check to find and convince, quote-unquote, local efforts to help with the deciphering, stealth or persuasion to, quote-unquote, borrow helpful texts from local experts, or an investigation check to find a secret bonus. And I will let you all split that up however you wish. You can do it in teams, you can do it as individuals, however you want to break up those tasks.
Okay.
So again, the relevant expertise check to crack the journal's code, that's going to be the last thing that's rolled, and could be done after everything else is done if you want to stretch the 8 hours out to 16 hours of work. The persuasion, intimidation, or deception check to find and convince local experts to help. Stealth or persuasion to borrow helpful texts from the locals. Investigation check to find a secret bonus.
I'm absolutely going to use Inspire to give everyone +1 bonus. Wait, no. Hang
What's
on.
your level of Inspire?
2.
So a +2
+2.
bonus to all the rolls.
Okay, great. That. And I have to pay a hero point to make that happen. There you go.
And I'll make Jonathan go off to do, or he'll help with the deception if anybody wants to help with, if anybody wants to go down that route.
I'm thinking I want to do investigation, and I can either do it myself, or I can help someone else, or someone else can help me.
What is your investigation at?
I'm at a +7.
Okay, I have an 8. Trying to remember all the stuff she can do. Nope, that's combat.
I think Rick is gonna drag Jonathan and Ardith both literally just by the collar, just drag them out to find some help.
Yeah.
Out in the
Yeah. That makes sense. Don't kill anyone.
I want to mercenary my way through this. So I want to find somebody that I know.
Beat them up and steal all their knowledge.
And persuade them to help. And by persuade, I mean threaten them until they do what I tell them to do.
That sounds like Rick. I'll give you a hero point for that, Wiki. I don't know if it's particularly
I also
heroic, but I like it.
I have a reputation. It doesn't say it's a good one.
What were you gonna say, Joe?
I also have teamwork, so
So do I.
I don't know if my teamwork can help Ardith and Rick, and Alex can help here. Does that make sense? Because there are 2 locations, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you and Alex should work together.
Yeah, if you're going with them, your teamwork can help. But if you're not going with them, your teamwork can't help. But I will let the Inspire help for this role.
Cool.
Oh,
Because
then I
I
should
don't think
roll
anybody's
the
ever used Inspire during a social scene before.
I should roll the investigation because your Inspire doesn't affect your rolls, and with the Inspire, I've got a 9.
I like this plan. So then can I only do Inspire, or can I do Inspire and teamwork?
You can do
You can do
Inspire
both.
and teamwork.
Aha. Mom is coaching you. You got this. You know the answers.
Actually, wait. You have eidetic memory and I don't. That's a +5.
That's only for
It is-
remembering things. That's not for.
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
investigation.
it's not
Okay.
investigation. Yeah.
Okay. So
This is new information. She's not
This-
remembering this information.
this +2 plus whatever mom's help gives me.
5.
Holy crap! I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
So I
boy.
started at 29 plus whatever help.
And plus 5 more.
Yeah. Yeah. So 29 plus 5.
34.
30. Oh, come on, guys. You made me do math the first day back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're lucky there's a calculator on my keyboard. Okay, so 35 minus minus the secret number. That's 3 degrees of success for the skill challenge, which is really good. Is that this skill? Okay, I've got a blank skill challenge thing. So let me edit it on screen for all the folks at home to see. We've got 3 successes and 0 failures. Alex and Evie, what does it look like as you go through this investigation? Or actually, I should tell you what you find to help with this. So, what you find with your investigation, since you were looking for the secret thing, through your powers combined, you find an abandoned Ptolemaic Order safe house that contains a physical piece of Aristarchus of Samothrace's cipher, which grants an automatic +5 circumstance bonus to the expertise check to decipher the code. So,
Sweet.
You guys have a scene. I will hand it over to you. Go ahead and do the thing.
So, what does what we have? What does it look like?
It is a physical piece. It's another piece of Aristarchus's journal that contains part of the cipher itself. It contains part of the code, and it's not written in code.
Okay. So that wouldn't work. I don't know. How would we investigate and find a safe house?
Okay, so like we're going through the journal and probably unbind the book because I'm free-forming it. Sorry. Evie's going to notice like there's a pattern along the edging of the papers, and if you unbind it, like then you can rearrange the papers into different categories based off of thematic like the thematic elements along the edges, and it gives a secondary message that creates a map that leads us to the safe house where we find the other object for the cipher.
I'm going to add one little bit to that. That there is, what you discover is some kind of geometric code that shows you how the papers are supposed to go together. But then I bring in Dad's expertise, put a little lemon juice on it, and then put it over the oven to reveal the secret writing.
Yeah. God, I love, yeah. And that lemon juice trick is so fun. Yeah. So that's how we found the one half of the cipher.
I like the lemon juice trick. Actually, at Gen Con, I was like, you know what? I should do a National Treasure Mummy crossover adventure.
We're already halfway there.
Right? Rick O'Connell's going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Why?
No.
Why though?
Because there's mummies in those mountains.
The mummies are trying to get the Constitution to overthrow the government.
Well,
Mummies of the Patriots.
Mitch McConnell does exist.
That's true.
Right. So what are we doing?
So yeah, Jonathan, Ardeth, and Rick.
Rick.
That's the other person who's there. You guys are out looking for experts to help. So Rick knows a guy. I'm going to roll a deception check for Jonathan to help. And then Ardeth and Rick, whatever you want to roll. If either of you have teamwork, we'll take persuasion, intimidation, deception, whatever.
Teamwork, really?
I don't think it's likely,
Rick
but
does
it's
not work
possible.
well with others.
Do we need to roll the same thing, or
no, it doesn't have to be the same thing. Just an interaction skill of some kind. Or if you have an expertise that you think would be relevant, I'm willing to be negotiated with.
I'm going to use intimidation, I think. See if I can intimidate this person into assisting. See if let's see how the roll 20 is liking me today.
If roll 20 keeps the love.
22.
22 is pretty good. And then Ardeth, do you want to roll the same check, or do you want to roll to aid Rick?
I'll be aiding Rick, looking like a very large, intimidating gentleman while Rick talks in a very menacing tone. Between the two of us, we're very intimidating people. Yeah, I'll get away from Team Homeschool. 21 with inspiration.
Excellent. Oh yeah, and then Rick, you also have inspiration. Should be +2 for inspiration, actually.
Yeah, I already added it.
Oh, okay, cool. So Rick, that's going to give you with Jonathan's 29, with Ardeth's 22, that's going to give you a +5 to your intimidation check.
27. Is that how math works?
That is how math works. Which is a win by 7, so that is going to be 2 degrees of success for the skill challenge. So after 8 hours of work, go ahead and let me know, Ardeth, Rick, and Jonathan, who did you find and what happened during that scene?
I'm going to insert some fanon here. We found Izzy, and Izzy, not only can he fly things, but he's really, really good at he like hoards things, just random stuff.
Like all the bullets he's pulled out of his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he sees the three of you come into his airplane shop.
Yep.
He's like, hell no.
Okay,
I left
Izzy.
Cairo. I left Cairo to get away from you.
No. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a headlock there. Like, I know that heard the rumors that you collected a bunch of random Library of Alexandria papers. Gonna need those.
I've never collected anything that belongs to anybody else, Rick.
Uh-huh. Where are they?
I don't know what you're talking about, Rick.
I'm just being nice and and then I just kind of like check my gun.
All right. Yeah, maybe I got some stuff in the back. Oh, that library. I thought you
Yeah,
meant
yeah.
like the Metropolitan one. I don't steal from modern day libraries.
Yeah. I thought you might know what I'm talking about. And we'll go and we'll just grab a whole trove of papers and take them back to Evie.
You're wrong for that, Rick. Stealing from people. It's gonna catch up with you one day.
Same to you.
Awesome. And that is 5 degrees of success on the skill challenge so far. That's not enough to get over the threshold of success, however. So, what are you guys going to do in the next 8 hours to continue deciphering? Or are you going to rest for the evening and do some stuff in the morning?
I mean, I feel like Evie's not going to stop until she solves it.
Yeah, and after
I know.
we figured it out like that, Alex is too excited to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So our options. So we have. So we did investigation. We did the social one. What else? So what other options do we have?
The other options I've written down are to stealth or persuasion to borrow things from a local museum. Or if there's something else that you guys can come up with your vast creativity, I'm willing to hear ideas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I kind of want to say that on top of the map to the safe house, we also saw reference to some kind of artifact that will help with decoding that's in the museum. And so I'm going to look at Dad and say, "Hey, Dad, let's go pick this up."
No, I think maybe you'll stay here.
But
And team, let's go do crime. Is going to go back out and see if we can steal that cipher.
but I'm good at crime, and plus, how
No,
do you,
you're not.
you
No,
don't
no,
know what you're
no,
looking for.
No,
No.
sit down. Help me with this. I have another idea. Would a mythology check help on this?
That's the way you said that. With mythology.
Perhaps. Make it make sense to me.
Coming from the aspect of this smaller library is mimicking the ancient Wonder of the World library, and so so far the cipher and the visual aesthetic of how they are encoding their messages within the hieroglyphics and hieratic and other pictogram images is referencing this greater ideal that the ancient library had.
The worshippers of Toth had various secret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's also. Oh, I might be mixing up like Joe is mixing up mythology. That Toth was also one of the original gods of secret societies and mystery, because he was also in control of the knowledge and the answers to those things and how to hide them.
Yeah, since we know Toth is connected, we're going to use our knowledge of Toth to help us.
Makes sense to me.
There we go.
I'm here for it.
Ha! Okay. All right, so mythology.
I have a +6.
I have a 10.
All right, I'm helping you.
And so you're going to help me. I have my eidetic memory that I can use on this one, or?
I'll allow it.
Okay. And then you said that the half of the cipher gives us a plus.
That's going to be for the actual deciphering of it. So the expertise check to do the decipher. This is leading up to that, or it's all.
Yep, I misunderstood. Okay.
So
the last check, quote unquote, which would be a purely EV check.
What is the difficulty of evading? It's a DC 10, right?
DC 10, but if you can hit a 21, you get to add +5 instead of +2.
Okay. Do I get to teamwork, does it add to my roll?
Yes.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to take 10 and get a 21 because I have skill mastery.
Perfect.
Oh, snap.
That'll give Evie a +5 to her mythology check.
Great.
And the inspiration bonus goes away at the end of this.
Oh.
Or it went away at the end of last round.
Yeah, I didn't count that. I've got a +6 in mythology, so the +5.
That's a crap roll. But
Do you have a hero point? Or a luck point?
I have 1 luck point, and I kind of want to hold on to it for the last one as a just in case. I rolled a 3, though. I don't know.
You've got the last one. You don't need the hero point for it. Supreme Fate.
Yeah, I'm with.
Famous last words. Maybe this will be a
Absolutely.
one-shot.
1.5.
Really? I will re-roll with a luck point. Bam. Okay.
That's a 33.
That's much better.
So that's 38 total.
38 total.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all? What is that on? How many successes is that?
We don't know, Alex.
Several 5s over the magic number.
That was an Alex question. Sometimes Alex talks to himself. That is going to be 3 more degrees of success, kicking you guys up to 8 successes so far. So what does that look like, Evie and Alex?
I think it's just going to look like a riff session. We're talking with each other about what we know about Toth, and and then we just come up with these various eureka moments of, oh yeah, this, and oh yeah, that, and then
It looks very much like one of those conspiracy boards.
Yeah, like my
they're like-
fucking background isn't working with me, but like we have string all over the place now, and like tables are pushed out of the way, and like handles are set up all over the place. It's a total fire hazard.
But if this is what Toad thinks, and this is what Conchu thinks, then what about this thought? And blah, 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 blah.
exactly.
Excellent. Meanwhile, Team Crime.
Team Crime!
Team
Yeah.
research, team crime.
We are going to go steal that cipher.
From the museum. Beautiful. I need, in order to steal that cipher, I need...
Game show.
Do it right for the right price.
I need a stealth, persuasion, expertise, mercenary, expertise, treasure hunter, athletics, possibly intimidation. Just sort of pick through and do what feels right.
I'm going to attempt athletics. I'm going to climb up through an upper window. Because, somewhere where they won't patrol as much.
Warden Maximus is right. We do need more red string. Oh, Joe's got red string.
Oh,
That's a hero point worthy red string.
And Evie is wondering how I got the cigarette that's hanging off my lip as I'm like pointing.
Please, it's
You're
1932.
young man.
He gave you that cigarette. Your doctor prescribed that. Your pediatrician prescribed that.
And I hate how right that is.
Yeah.
calmed you down since you were 6. It did. Here you go.
All right. Okay. Don't kumquat this up.
How did kumquat become the word of the day?
That is a 23.
Rick, you have successfully done an athletics check to get yourself and everybody else up onto the roof of the museum.
A little parkour, a little roping.
That'll be 1 success for the
Clumsiest
challenge.
person to parkour.
What?
I feel like he would be so clumsy at parkour. Like he
Yeah,
would
he's
actually
fine.
be successful, but like so.
A lot of
No,
yelling and
he didn't parkour. He just brute strength climbed up there.
No. You guys are
Yeah.
forgetting a lot of his action sequences, man.
a lot of yelling and jumping.
Diving.
Mhm.
Not much parkour.
It translates. All right, let's see what else Team Crime's got.
Yeah, Ardeth, what do you got? Now that you're up on the roof of the
Oh.
museum, it's your turn to aid
After-
in the sequence.
Absolutely. After climbing up there with Rick, nothing quite so subtle as impressive. Ardeth will just go over to the door, test the handle, and when it's finally locked, he shoulder checks it in for a nice crunch to get us inside the building because he's not thinking stealthy on this one either. We're just going to go in quick. So strong athletics.
Rick, I heard there was a shooting at the Museum of Natural History. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We have dynamite. No, 21.
Oh yeah, I got dynamite. That'll help.
Keep it in your pants.
It's a bandolier. Why does people keep telling me to put things in my pants?
You've got cargo pants on.
Dynamite in their pants.
I don't carry dynamite on a regular basis, but if I did, I imagine I'd put them in my pants. But I'm also reckless, so maybe don't listen to me. Okay, so that's one more success. Our death. Jonathan, since he's got teamwork, I will just say that he will add a general success to your guys' efforts, bringing the group total to 11 degrees of success. What does it look like as you guys go in and rob the place?
Well, it kind of looks like a Benny Hill sketch.
Oh yeah, we will. As soon as the door open, I'm going to look at Rick and go, we don't know where we're getting, do we?
Cipher.
Grab it. Got it. I'll go right, you go left?
Yeah.
Perfect.
We actually
Oh,
just
you
grab
didn't know what you were looking for?
we just grab a bunch of stuff that looks like it could
You
be
just
a
totally
cipher.
rob.
The athletics check is expanded by stamina as we grab stuff and just jog into the night.
And it's actually I want to do this. It's actually Jonathan that is like and he's the one that takes the correct thing.
Oh, absolutely right.
He knows what we're looking for.
He also takes a couple other things too, because
Oh
Jonathan.
yeah, but
Oh,
so we basically just robbed the museum.
We got Jonathan in. We did the right thing.
We're
Go
fine.
Team
It's
Crime.
good. It's fine.
Team crime.
This stuff's all stolen anyway.
It's Team Crime.
We stole it back. Crime Quad.
Right, Quat? What?
It's like a kumquat with an edgy past. That's what you call a pickled kumquat, actually.
Oh.
Uh,
Ew!
That doesn't sound.
I didn't
Nope.
say it was a good thing. Um,
Yeah. No.
Nope.
But
Nope.
our heroes return from their various endeavors back to the hotel room. It's been about 16 hours at this point.
We just dump a bunch of crap off into the middle of their. We
Success.
just come back in and go, there you go. we did it.
Then none of this is what we were looking for.
You haven't even looked at it yet.
Oh no, I'm sorting. I'm
Well,
sorting.
see, there you go. You'll find it.
And I
Oh,
just
there it
feel
is at
like
the bottom.
Jonathan's gonna walk over and just put it in front of her face.
See? We did it. I'm going to the bar.
Evie, they stole a lot of valuable things, but this is what they were really looking for.
Thank you, Jonathan.
I'm going to go take a nap now. I'll be back next week.
What else did you bring, Jonathan? What else? What else is in your pockets from the museum?
Oh, nothing, sister. Just a little bit of odds and ends. I grabbed a directory map.
Mm-hmm.
He jingles a little bit when he walks away. I'm
Rick
wearing
is gonna
Spurs,
go-
Evie.
Two.
Rick is going to go down to the hotel bar, drink until he feels dizzy, come back upstairs, and pass out on any surface that does not have shit all over it.
Feel like it's gonna be a corner where there's like
Whatever.
a dusty. Like,
Does not matter.
Well, Evie. Oh, I'm not speaking as Alex at this point.
oh,
Don't-
I was about to
I was
say.
like,
Mom?
don't call your mother Evie.
How many nights do you go to bed disappointed, Evie?
Have another
You're
cigarette.
grounded.
Have another cigarette. Yes, mama.
Okay, so we have these two halves of the cipher machine object.
Yeah, sort of a strange cylindrical device that's got rows and rows of Greek letters, and on the opposite side there's rows of hieratic glyphs. And Amina will come and she'll help you reassemble that. And you notice
That's
that
right. Has she just been sitting in the corner the entire time watching a struggle bus?
No, she's been running around doing her own thing, helping,
Oh.
reaching out to contacts, handling stuff in the background, being a good NPC. She's been running
Team
and getting
secret
coffee for
crime.
you guys. Team secret crime.
Well, I will bring her back a drink and hand her one and drink the other one.
Get so drunk after 3 sips because I don't think Ardith drinks.
I didn't say I was good at this.
I just want to take a nap too. But Amina, as she's looking at this thing, as you guys are reassembling it, latching things together, you notice her left eye begins to glow golden, and the hieratic glyphs along the surface of it begin to change colors, and they begin to glow with their own subtle golden light. And as she's looking at it, and you and Alex are assembling things together, it begins to spin freely on its own until it latches into the correct position to show you which hieratic letters mean what in Greek and which Greek letters mean what in hieratic, so you're able to get a better sense of the cipher.
Going to be writing all of this down.
We
Where
did
she
it!
sleep. Keep sleeping, honey. It's okay.
Yeah, he's just face down wherever he is. Oh, go team!
Excellent. And with 11 successes and no failures, because Evie spent a hero point, I'm going to give everybody a hero point. And Evie, please give me an expertise mythology check with a +5 bonus for finding the cipher and a +5 bonus for all the efforts your team has given you.
Can I assist with this check, or is this?
I will let Alex assist with this check.
Then that's another +5.
Okay. So 5, 5, and 5.
No!
Which is
Take
15.
that hero point right back.
Give it back to me.
This is dumb. I rolled a 2.
Whoa.
Ha!
Oh, jeez.
That's better. So 28
those
plus
playing-
15 is 43. Ow.
Oh,
You EV'd that right up.
I just like to say
Evie's
that's
eyes roll to the back of her head so that all you see are the whites, and
that's
starts mumbling in tongues.
That's a 43 for a power level 6 character, everyone. That's
Told you you
huge.
had this.
Yeah, she starts writing some notes and she's like, that's just stupid. Wads it up, throws it against the wall. Let's do this again.
She mumbles something, Bainbridge scholars, something.
No. What happens is you start on that wrong path, and then Alex goes, but what about some little detail that you forgot? And you're like, oh, yeah. Oh, this is garbage. And then you start over.
That's exactly it.
Well,
Thank you,
Evie,
darling.
As you and Alex and Amina spend the most of the night up translating everything, getting everything written the way it needs to be written, Dawn will roll around for Rick, Jonathan, and Ardath. And I'm going to share a document with you.
I heal my boo-boos.
You heal your boo-boos. All the boo-boos heal.
Yay, I was boo-booed.
Nobody
My
turns.
monkey bite's gone.
Nobody turns into a mummy baboon in the middle of the night. So
Oh, that's good.
uh,
Evie completely forgot about being hurt.
Oh,
right.
She's still hurt.
And I think Evie's best form of rest is academic, so you probably also heal.
Okay, I will not argue with that.
This is her version of self-care, is staying up all night reading.
Can we just talk about how accurate that is for me?
that tracks, though.
Awesome. So as you decipher everything, I'm going to share a handout, and if anybody wants to volunteer to read, there's going to be 4 paragraphs in total that I need read. We've already read the introductions, but we'll read the rest of it, and we'll share with the audience. So whoever would like to read.
I'll go ahead and start us off. The founding of the Ptolemaic order. Ptolemy VIII is a fool to move against the great library. For 200 years we have stored the history of this world. We have set down the worth of great men tracked the rise and fall of kingdoms, and collected the artifacts of the gods. Who is this stain on history to stand in my path? No one, I say. I have collected my colleagues, great minds who will not bow before morons. We have created a pact to keep the Hellenic tradition alive until such a time that we can return and lay these native savages low. We are the Ptolemaic order, and none will stand in our way.
Moving to Cyprus, we have decided to move ourselves beyond the meager grasp of the usurper. Cyprus has long defied his attempts at conquest and will be a suitable land for us. In my travels, I remember a clearing deep in the woods to the west of the island that will be perfect for our needs. The Order and I have uncovered a ritual which will allow us to shape the earth as we need, to create a quiet refuge where we can catalog our knowledge and prepare our vengeance.
And the plan. The only good thing I can say for heathen gods is they have such imaginations when it comes to destruction on a catastrophic scale. Great floods, plagues of vermin and death, fire from the skies. Our options are almost too plentiful to narrow down, but my order has found the perfect vengeance. We shall turn the eyes of the savages gods against them. In almost 2,000 years, the stars will align, and we'll use the artifact to burn Egypt off the surface of the earth. While we bide our time over the millennia, the Order will arm Egypt's enemies with knowledge and power. Our revenge is one that will burn through the eons until the great conflagration. Conflagration.
And Wiki, I have one bonus journal for you because you guys got enough degrees of success.
So really tired and dyslexic.
I'll take over.
Anybody else can read. That's fine.
Mummification. Only if the heroes achieve 8 degrees of success in the skill challenge. The problem with a 2,000-year plan is finding 2,000-year soldiers, but Hades has provided me with a solution. A potion made of common ingredients mixed in uncommon ways will grant my followers eternal life. They will never tire, thirst, or starve. Disease shall never claim them. They will have the strength of 10 men, and mortal weapons will be as mosquitoes. We will be unstoppable, even as we shed our fair forms and become like abominations. It is no matter to the heirs of Alexander's legacy.
Nope.
This is not a nice guy, Mom.
Nope. This is bad. This is bad. Rick, wake up. This is bad.
What?
This is
I've
bad. Oh,
I've
my
got
head.
good news. I've got good news, Dad. It doesn't look like they're going to be mummies this time. But I also got bad news. It looks like it's much worse than mummies.
What a way to wake up.
He's not wrong, but he is. I didn't start this.
He will crawl up off the floor and find the nearest receptacle of booze, take a big swig, and go, what am I shooting, stabbing, or punching?
Nothing, because apparently it's all invulnerable to those things.
What? No, we saw that dynamite does work, and like enough gunfire does work. And when that was written, guns didn't exist, and so I don't think that they were accounting for.
Evie.
Anyways,
Have we faced these things? Wait, quick question. Have we faced these things?
the monkeys.
I don't think they're the monkeys.
I mean, it said mummification at the top of that one.
Yeah.
They might not be the mummified baboons, though. They might be the mummified scholars of the library.
I mean,
But you all are free to believe whatever you like. Maybe there's baboons. Maybe they're mummified dinosaurs, and Alex really went off his meds.
Right, fine, sure, whatever. I'm just gonna go over to my trunk, open it up, and start.
well, there's also the problem that apparently, I should not have closed those panels. Bonus. Here we go. Come here. I can't open it.
Oh no. Which one was it?
The journal page, the first one with the 4 paragraphs.
That should pop it back up for you.
Yeah. Brandon forgot the fact that it was titled mummification, so maybe Alex didn't say it's not mummies.
Well, no, it says there's the journal and bonus journal info.
Yeah, we can't open them. We see them.
Okay.
Open them.
Gotcha.
Can open them.
There's something that's going to try to come and burn Egypt away. Maybe a star, maybe a meteor. They're claiming it's their magic and gods.
Yeah, it looks
Wait.
like it's a war between the Greek gods and the Egyptian gods.
Yes.
I'm gonna go. I'm hearing, burning and stuff, and I'm gonna go kick Jonathan.
Oh, they're gonna wipe Egypt off the face of the earth.
I'm gonna go kick Jonathan till he rolls over, and I'm gonna take his stuff, his Iron Man crap, and be like this, and just point it at something in the room.
As a matter of fact, it does shoot over and fire a beam that hits.
Oh no!
We'll say Horus's perch.
Don't shoot Horus!
The falcon screeches and flies over to Ardet's arm.
Dad!
I don't know how this works.
Do the same thing to Rick as I do to Jonathan. Walk over casually, take his arm and put it down.
Next time, take that outside if you want to do an experiment. Thank you, darling.
I wasn't trying to.
Neither was Jonathan.
I think it's like that.
No,
only
he was
like,
definitely trying.
I think it might be like that, only like a million times bigger.
So Evie, when exactly is this alignment?
According to Evie's
2,000 years from when they wrote it?
according to Evie's calculations and the power of comic book plots, that
It's right about now.
alignment is about 3 days from now.
Okay.
Convenient.
Where is this taking place?
Well, they have a stronghold in Cyprus.
I'm heading back to Izzy's.
Oh, it's okay. I've still got his keys, so he couldn't run away.
Yeah, but can you fly it? I can't.
Oh no, he can certainly fly, but you can make him with his keys, and I'll throw the keys to Rick.
Ardith and I are going back to Izzy's.
Wait, and Evie's just gonna shove important notes in a bag and throw it on her and grab some equipment and be like, "Come on, Alex, we gotta go." Jonathan, get up!
Jonathan will tiredly follow along behind you all.
She's so excited and grabbing up her materials. She doesn't see that.
We get about halfway
Alex,
there.
Alex has his Tommy gun strapped to his back.
Yeah, she does not even notice that.
I'll
We
pick
get
up
about
and put,
halfway there, and Jonathan's like, "Hey, where am I?"
Where's my Iron Man thing?
I'll pick up Alex and put him on my back, so I don't have to carry Jonathan.
Isn't Alex 13 in this?
Yeah, it's fine.
14, I think.
I mean, look at
Yeah.
Ardette, though. He's huge.
Yeah. And Team Homeschool was up all night studying, so I got you on this one.
He's football carrying him.
I can run.
Team homeschool.
You want me to tell them that you picked up the gun? Right.
This is fine.
Boy. All right. So, team, you guys go making your way off to Izzy's. And sure enough, you see the sun is rising. He's standing out in front of his ramshackle airplane dealership. You see he's got a couple of different aircraft around. He does have a big blimp in the back of this space. It's sort of a chain link fence. And he's got a little mug of coffee he's sipping. He looks like he's having just a wonderful, quiet, contemplative. What a beautiful morning.
I'm gonna
And
grab
he
Rick's
just
shoulder.
cheers.
No. I'm gonna grab Rick's shoulder and wait. Don't scare him off. We need him.
He can't go anywhere.
Let
I
me
just
say.
hold up the keys and go, Izzy.
Good morning, dear Izzy. It's wonderful to see you again. Could I have some of that coffee?
It's wonderful to see you too. Just Evie.
What? Me too, right, Izzy?
You look like you're dead. And he will pour a cup of coffee for Evie. What do you want now? I gave you everything I had about that library stuff, okay?
Yeah, I know. We need to go to Cyprus.
And
Look what it made. She pulls out the cipher. It's glowing. Well, it was glowing.
Man, every time I go anywhere with you people, my plane gets shot down and I get hurt real bad.
It wasn't a plane. It was a blimp.
Izzy, if you want, I can shoot you in the ass now, so you don't have to worry about it happening later.
Alex,
See?
language.
That's why I don't like you.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Because Alex, language, and then he turns because it's not wrong though.
Why do you want to go to Cyprus?
Save the world.
This is some more of that mummy bullshit you guys get up to, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. No, yes.
It's less about mummies and more about apocalypse.
Yeah. Also, lasers or
Fire
burning
raining from
light.
the sky.
Yeah.
Something that's more powerful than what we've already dealt with? Nope, that's not.
Something worse than that bald dude with the sand face?
Yeah, probably.
Bald dude with the sand face made someone else angry. Maybe. Sorta.
And if I say no, Rick's just gonna wedge me until I say yeah, right?
Yes.
Or me.
You taught Ardeth how to wedge you?
It was a long night.
I think it was Jonathan and Alex that did that part. But.
Man, Ardeth, these white people are crazy.
Respectful archaeologists. But they're not wrong about the tear and fire from the sky, so let's go.
I have never claimed to be respectful or an archaeologist. So here, and I hand him his keys. Let's go.
Let me get my bag. And he looks
follow him.
He looks at his coffee like he's going to take one more sip, and then he just sighs heavily and just pours it out in the sand.
Jonathan says, "Hey, I could have drank that. Also, give me my diamond back."
How do you think I bought this place? And
and that just starts a big argument as they walk off to the.
You did what?
It's just like, that's their friendship. It's fine.
You hear Jonathan say, "This is half mine, you know."
And for sake of saying, I'm going to send Horace off to rally the troops in case we may need them.
Just in case, Aziz.
Smart.
Point of reference though, isn't it Horace 2? Or Horace
Electric Boogaloo?
It's
Yeah.
probably Horace too. Yes.
Yes, but don't call him Horace too. It makes him self-conscious. He's a good.
Just Horace.
also Horus. It's the spirit of the original Horus reincarnated into a new falcon.
Yeah.
Because magic is crazy, yo.
Certainly not a mummy falcon.
And if it's good enough
No.
for D&D, it's good enough for us.
Right.
All right, so Horus will fly off to go rally the Magi in case there's anything they can do to help prevent the fire and death from the sky raining across Egypt. What kind of aircraft do you want to take to Cyprus? Izzy has a blimp. He's got a cargo plane. He's got a fighter plane that some of you could be strapped to the wings of.
I am
Okay.
not strapping my son to the wing of a plane. No.
I'm already
first
hopping
concern-
up on the wing of the plane. Let's go on the plane.
Our first concern is speed.
Yes.
So no
Our,
blip.
our second concern is fuel,
So no fighter jet.
and our third concern
It's
is
1938. It's not a fighter jet.
No fighter.
and our
Phrase
third concern is we all have to fit.
So I think the carrier
Cargo plane.
is.
Awesome. So yeah, he'll take you. He'll lead you away from the plane dealership. At that point, he takes you down to the docks of Alexandria, where you see, sure enough, he has a rusted up, beat up old seaplane. That he'll take you up to. It's sort of painted with this sort of cream yellow, off-white sort of color. There is a bird painted on the nose of it. And
Like
there
a
is-
rotten banana.
Yes.
Cool.
And there are several holes where the rust has eaten through the hull.
What kind of bird is it?
It is an owl.
I feel like Jonathan's just incensed about the fact that he
His
bought
diamond-
this crap.
You spent my time and money on this.
Yeah.
I was going to be so rich.
Like sputteringly incensed.
But he'll lead you up. It looks like there's a ramp there's a staircase that leads up into the plane itself. You do see the back has room enough to sit for 6 people, and then there's room up front for the pilot and the co-pilot.
Okay.
If there was a co-pilot, I think Izzy is going to be piloting for himself. Unless anyone has like a piloting skill, like the vehicle skill.
I have vehicles.
I have vehicles
No, Alex.
and teamwork.
You need to go to sleep.
Yeah, the team study needs to be team nap on the way there.
I'm not tired. In 5 minutes, he's gonna be out cold.
As soon as the vibration of the engine starts up, he's gonna be.
Yeah, Rick will sit up
He
front
might
with...
make it through takeoff, maybe. Just
Rick
because
will
of the
sit up
novelty of
front.
takeoff.
Is Imina with us?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
And as you all settle into the plane, you lift off into the air, and on you go on your way to Cyprus. And I think that's probably a good place for us to go ahead and take our quick break.
Woo-woo!
So we will be back in just a couple of minutes, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight as we have been digging into the secrets of the Lost Library. I'm excited to see what our heroes do with this next part of the journey. So we'll be back. Get up, stretch your legs, refill your waters, grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll see you in just a moment.
I'm quad.
Come quad.
Team Crime.